Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another Heart to Heart talk with me. I'm John Kuert, and glad that we can have this time together. From now on, we'll just be on YouTube, but I am glad that you're here. I'm glad that you stopped by my office today once again for a little chat, and I hope that what I have to share today will be a blessing and a challenge to each and every one of you. Well, Jeremiah 29:11 is one of my favorite promises in the Bible. It says this: "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Now, I know that originally it was a message of hope directed toward the people of Israel, the people of God, who were facing some very difficult times. But I also believe God has a specific plan for each and every one of us, and that includes you. That's right, He has a purpose for you, but He's not just going to drop it in your lap. He's counting on you to fulfill it. That's right. God is depending on you. He has a great plan for your life, but you have to live it out. You have to work it out. And the question is, are you going to hold up your end of the deal? Are you going to be able to do that? As Christians, we often gravitate toward the perspective of, well, if it's meant to be, well, God will make it happen for me. Of course, God's sovereignty is a critical component, but that's not all it takes. It's also a matter of disciplined effort called self-discipline. If you expect God to accomplish His plans through your life on this earth, you are going to have to work hard at it. Woodrow Wilson once said that it's only by working with an energy which is almost superhuman and which looks to uninterested spectators like insanity that we can accomplish anything worth the achievement. You see, work is the keystone of a perfect life. Work and trust in God. An aggressive commitment to become a self-disciplined person will really go a long way to helping you accomplish what you aim to reach through your life and what God wants to reach through your life, what He wants to do through your life. And reaching those goals will ensure that His plans, God's plans, will be advanced. In 1540, Ignatius Loyola and a small group of men founded a group called the Jesuits. Although they began with no credibility, no money, no plan, within one generation they had become the world's most influential organization of their kind. Their growth continued for 450 years. No matter what your theological opinion is about the Jesuits, they know a thing or two about leadership. Loyola's successor, Diego Lainez, said very bluntly that we are tempting God when we expect to see His plans succeed purely through His divine power. The common Jesuit maxim sums up their philosophy very well. They said, work as if success depended on your own efforts, but trust as if it all depended on God. So it's so important for us to realize this. To say it another way, and I've said this many times in the past, work as if everything depends on you, pray as if everything depends on God. And so I do believe it's a matter of applying ourselves. We need to think about what we want to do. We got there's a great book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and one of the habits that he talks about in that book is always begin with the end in mind. What are your goals? You have to evaluate that. You have to evaluate your spiritual gifts. And you have to take some inventory, first of all, and then think about the future, and then pray about the future, and understand what God wants to do in and through your life. And then work hard at it. Discipline yourself. I am amazed when I read about politicians. These people work feverishly. Uh, they're up late at night. They're up till the wee hours of the morning working on plans and doing all kinds of things, and spending time in sessions and planning and all that. I don't agree with a lot of the things that they come up with, for sure, but the fact of the matter is they give themselves so much to this. And I think about us and how cavalier we are, how undisciplined we are, how we fritter away time so much. And so I pray that we'll take this more seriously, that you will take it more seriously, and that we will really give ourselves to fulfilling the plans that God has for our lives. Well, that's it for today. And remember, you'll only find me here on YouTube from now on. And I hope that we'll continue our journey together. God bless you. Have a great day. And Lord willing, we will see you tomorrow right here. God bless you. Bye-bye.